All right, but y'all look. Okay, I'm a little early to work, so yeah, I guess I'll talk a little bit. It was just on my heart today. I don't know. I was listening to some encouraging podcasts last night and stuff like that. And I don't know. I just been thinking this morning, like, like we do stuff and we try to be in God's will. We try to stay in God's good graces and stuff like that. But like you have to love his people. Like I was telling my brother's friend the other day, like the real healing journey is releasing those people off your heart, like literally letting that hurt go. If you see somebody you had a situation with, whether it was good or bad or whatever, and it triggers you to the point where you get angry all over again, that situation is not lifted off your heart. Are you ready to release them people off your heart? Them people you said you can't stand so bad. Them people that you said hurt you so bad. You hold that situation so near and dear to your heart. Are you willing to mess your relationship up with God? Are you willing to void your ticket to heaven because that person hurt your feelings? Because that person physically hurt you? Because that person put you through something for a certain amount of months, a certain amount of years? You know, one day, girl, don't quote me, but one day on earth is 1,000 in heaven. You know, it's always been said that tomorrow's not promised and, life is short. But it's like, we live and live and live and live. But no, life is really short and you don't have time to keep that shit on your heart. I don't mean to say God and shit in the same sentence. Y'all know me. So I say all that to say, let that hurt go and give it straight to God. Because the real healing journey is taking accountability for your actions in every situation. Get out of that victim mindset. Yes, I'm talking about you being cheated on. Yes, I'm talking about you being abused. Yes, I'm talking about you being assaulted. Get those people off your heart. Yes, I'm talking about that person that cussed you out for no reason. Get that off your heart. At the end of the day, it's going to be you and God. And by you keeping those memories live in your head that don't serve a purpose for you, you're constantly going over and over and over those details, constantly talking about it. You're keeping that energy, you're keeping that mode, those vibes, you're keeping that alive in your life. You're wondering why your life isn't changing. You're keeping that trauma alive and in full effect in your life. And do you really think God is going to bless that mess that is in your heart? You can do what you want to do that's going to look good on social media, and to the people that secretly judge you, you going to wear what you want to wear to make yourself look like you ain't got no type of flaws. That's cool. But what's on the inside, what's in your heart, what's keeping you up at night? Get that off your heart. God does not want that for you. That is not in God's purpose for you. God is not the author of confusion. He's not the author of frustration. He's not the author of envy. He's not the author of none of that. Yes, God created all things, but that is not for you. Do you really think these things happen to you? Do you think God is punishing you? No. Everything that happens in your life is for a reason. So take a step back and take accountability. For your action in every situation. And it's funny because I was talking to my brother's friend, but I was high-key preaching to myself. Because it's like, we do play the victim role sometimes, because we can't see our fault in a situation. But the true healing journey is taking accountability in every situation. Okay, yes, this happened to me, but how could I have prevented it? Without putting any guilt on your heart. Say, okay, I was weak in that moment, but moving forward, I won't be weak again. God puts you in certain situations to learn and give you knowledge, okay? Stuff that school can't teach you. Yes, stuff will teach you, but life's experience is about growing. You're not supposed to stay the way you are. You're not supposed to be the same you from high school. Okay, who am I talking to? At this point, I'm rambling. Like, get that off your heart. I'm not perfect. Y'all know me. I smoke, I drink, I shake a little booty, but that don't mean I don't play with God. I don't play with God. I still read, I still pray, I still cry out, I still seek him for guidance. You know, you have to move out of thinking with your emotions and start thinking logically. Think about what's logically going on around you right now. Step out of your emotions, step out of how people make you feel, and think logically about the actual situation that affected you tremendously. Think about what actually happened. Put a label on it. What happened? And now think within yourself. Okay, I was a child. I ain't know no better. Okay, I was weak. That was my first boyfriend. I ain't know no better. Okay, I was weak. I could have stood up for myself. Now I can do better. Stop being the victim. Because the real healing journey is realizing that no specific person does anything to you. People operate off of emotions and spirit and circumstances in the environment. What environment did you partake in? What spirit did you feed in that moment? Do not blame the person. Get those people off your heart. The same way you go through stuff, that person is going through stuff. That nigga that cheated on you, that's all he know. Don't charge it to his heart. Charge it to the action. Okay, moving forward, this is a deal breaker for me. Get that nigga off. Get that nigga off your heart. Get that nigga off your heart. Funny, I'm over here. Get that nigga off your heart. Get that man off your heart. Get your daddy off your heart. You have your own family now. The way I watched that story, my whole entire story, on the way home twice, God be really speaking through me, because I be speaking like I've been speaking since been speaking, which I have, but I ain't do that in a hot little minute. But if y'all like them type of talks, let me know. Definitely got some stuff in the works now that I got my laptop. All I gotta do is find my camera, and I priced a bunch of microphones, so stay tuned. Your girl is working.